Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Caffeine Encrypted and we're back with more workers and resources. It's been a little while since I recorded one of these, so we got a bit of work to do today. We have a lot of improvements to make. I learned a fair few things while playing a separate save on live stream. Feel free to check that out. So, let's start with a few changes. So our trains are making us some money. So we are in year 1988. We are a bit farther along than I would like in terms of time, but that's okay. We make about 200,000 per month as a clean gain. We do not have any loans at the moment, but we'll probably pick up a couple. The roads are upgraded into asphalt and they are turned into one-way, just to give it a bit more flexibility. But here's the catch. I want to change the way I bring power into locations. And for us to do that, I will need to change this. So at some point I'm going to take down this road and make it wider. Probably have a gap of 6 tiles in between it. And then bring a high voltage connection here and then branch it off with switches as needed all the way across. And then I will connect the same line into a secondary power plant, which is right here, so it can top it up when necessary. I don't know how smart the game is dealing with 2 inputs, but we will find out. Now, this city is pretty ready to start operating, so we will work on that as well. But since we have a lot of construction to do, I cleaned up a little bit of this area. And I want to build a nice big construction yard. I want to take away this stuff from here so I can clean this up and utilize it as needed and take away some of the traffic. So let's do that and give it its own dedicated storages as well. We're gonna start with mud roads because mud roads, there's a few vehicles here, don't worry about those, they were there just for the terraforming. So how do I want to connect those here? I think I will take a connection from this side and go up here. I'm using this as a measuring stick. And what I will do to avoid a lot of traffic, I will probably have them go one way and then have another way to connect them back here probably. But we will see if that's necessary. So before I make that, so this is on an angle. I want this to be relatively straight. Yes. Okay. Let's start planning the construction offices. And no, I will not give them any helicopters yet. We don't have that much income. Plus, we're not building that far, so it doesn't matter much. What I want to do is I want to leave some space here and start probably around this spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do you keep going farther away? I don't want you to go farther up. Okay, so this took a little while to figure out how to make quote-quote straight. So we are going for 6, 12, 24 more construction offices. They sound like a lot, but they really aren't. And we're gonna move a lot of the vehicles from this side. I will keep that one up here for now for local city stuff. And of course I will move those vehicles in this when this is ready. So construction offices. All of those construction offices, they will need to get some fuel. And I think I might use the one-way ones so they don't block traffic continuously. So let's say I'm gonna place this somewhere here and another one here. You may ask, is one not enough? It usually is, but I want them to sort of split the traffic So you can go here, and you can connect here. So they should enter from down here, get fuel, and get back into this main sort of road. If they need to turn around and go here, they will go, split and go this way and this way. Otherwise, they will go inwards towards this. Okay, so that's that. That's step one. Obviously, this will need power, which we should be able to take care with a single electric substation. If we utilize one down here, how much power do each one of those needs? We can leave it without power, but if they have power and they have fuel, they can refill each store by itself. Well, I will need power for the fueling stations. So I suppose I can give them one here. So let's say you get one over there. That's too close. Let's do it this way. Here, and we will be able to connect. Gives them a bit of a buffer as well. And it leaves me a bit of space if I want to set up something here. I could connect them there, and we'll see. So over here I have gravel, and here I have asphalt and all the prefab stuff. I don't think that one asphalt there will be enough, so we might take it down since we haven't really used it yet. How much? Well, we will need a lot of asphalt, that's a fact. Okay. First we need the storage, and we need the trains to be able to reach that storage. So ideally, I need to branch off probably somewhere here. Let me just draw a line so I remember. So I want to turn this into a cross, pull the train line from here, and bring them this way. So we will need open storages, and ideally I need 4 of them. One for steel, one for bricks, one for prefab, and one more for boards. So, and I want to give them a bit of queuing space. So what I will do, here this ends. So let's terraform it a little bit. Let's make that a bit smoother. So it's not that sharp. And start placing those ones. Now these will have 2 lanes coming in, and they will be able to branch off. So I'm thinking its train won't be more than 160. So let's give them a longer line of 190. And now I want to split those between those 2 train tracks. So let's give this a nice long line. Something like that. And then I don't really need this second one here. I can start branching off after a long segment. So let's give them... How far is this? That's 200 something, so around here. So from here I want to branch out. So this can be a two-way, 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 two-way. Enough room for my signals. Yep. No more to remove from here. And I want to bring this around this way. So go here and here for now. And we will figure out how we're gonna connect you in this. There's a bit of space from here to here. Actually, it might be easier. And since I haven't built this, Might be a good idea to redo it. Yeah, let's do that. So remove this. Cut this off around here. Go. And here I will need these trains to be able to go left, right, and up. So I'm going to cross. That looks a bit funky. And I want them to be able to go from here to here. Okay, so now this can branch off in any direction. And it will need to connect here and there. Is it better to connect this here? No. So let's make another small change here. So take this away. Actually, let me redo this part altogether. So it doesn't look absolutely horrible. So let's say you go this way and you go this way. And then you will need to connect here. And you connect right there. Yep, so that's the split. Now I will need some crossings. So leave some space for signals. So I want a crossing here and here, so they can switch between lanes. I want another crossing here, leave some space. This doesn't need to be too long, just long enough for them to be able to switch around. There and there, and let's do the same thing here. Here I will only use one of them because I have two separate intersections. Might become signal nightmare, but I have enough room to play around with it, I think. Okay, so that will go here, and when they want to return back, they need to cross again. Do I need another one over here? Let's see. So you go there, and the power thing is on the way. In the way. Let's remove you. After all, you're not being used currently. And you're relatively easy to fix. Okay, there goes that. And I was thinking of having a bypass line to go over it to reach this, because this is just a fueling station that they pass through. And then they can go here, and this can connect here eventually. So the train from here will be able to go, the trains from here will be able to piggyback on that and go fuel, but these guys will never reach down there. Yeah, that's okay. For now. So if I was to give them a bypass line, in which case they will need a crossing. So let's say the bypass line will be here. Let's give it 160. Let's give it in the second line. I don't want to make it two directions. And you go there. Okay. And you connect somewhere here, and you connect up. No. Don't do that. There you go. So they can go in this bypass, and so I need a crossing here, and that should be okay. So straight line segment, you go this way and you go this way. Okay. I'm happy with that. They will build it eventually. And this is my train distribution for this stuff. I don't think I will use a train distribution to keep those full, because those trains won't really go back and forth often. We'll see what's needed. Now these will need a road connection for the trucks, and they will need a bit of a queuing line. So let's say that much looks plenty. Something like that, and like that. That's plenty of queuing space for them to go, get what they want, and go back out without clogging the line. Now they will need a way to get on this. So this is their way out. This can be their way in, but it will block them. So I'll just connect this line down here. That way they will go here to go up. And if I give them another connection here, they will keep blocking the highway, which is not what I want. I can bring them another one going up, so they don't use this one here. But most vehicles will go pick up stuff and go. So that's okay. I can probably do a bit of an extension here, because I need 2 warehouses, one for electronic parts and one for mechanical components. And I don't want to use one for both. So let's grab 2 warehouses. I guess they can go over here. I will never need huge amounts of them, so I will not use a cargo station, because this is strictly for construction. So cut this part off. And they will need another line for these ones. I will make a separate branch since I have the room for it. Okay, commit to that. And I will take care of those. What other building materials do I require? Let's look at the thing. So gravel, asphalt, concrete. So concrete they can get from over there. Asphalt they can get for now from over there. Steel bricks, prefab boards. Okay, so everything is ready besides concrete and asphalt. For gravel, they can keep tapping on these for now. Yeah, because I don't have a train that I can take this, offload it elsewhere, and utilize that as a separate thing altogether. That's okay, that can be step 2. So these roads, do I want them asphalt? Well, we are at the point that they should be asphalt. And we will need to adjust the vehicles. And we produce our own asphalt at this point, so... Do you have any bitumen here? No. But we have a bunch here, so we just need to move it and start exporting all the excess. Okay, so we'll need to set this up. And I have people here already. But there is bitumen here. Weird. Okay. So, asphalt road it is. Select asphalt road. Highlight all of this. And turn it into asphalt. Same with this. There you go. No, I don't want that one. As asphalt, that road won't stay, but I do want this and this. And these, based on how they will be specialized, I will leave them on auto discovery. That takes care of this. People we will pick up from whatever is our workers area. Now, the other thing I want to do, I want to move these people into this city. I also moved the fire station from back there to over here. Just for a bit of better coverage and to have more people available to move. And I made a tiny adjustment. I put the roadhouse with the forklift just to keep this going. Now we need to set up the fuel distribution for this place. So you will become town. We'll need to think of a name for the town, but for now let's just call it main city fuel distro, because this will be based on tracks. So they go and load from here, and we will bring the fuel here with a truck, with a train. Yeah, there's a lot of rebuilding I need to do and I want to do. How are we going here? And I need to reconnect something that I just realized I took down. So I destroyed those power cables here. Where do they connect? Power cables? These ones. So go across. Just one, please. And connect here. Okay. Sign those so they can be built. That way they can use the asphalt and do a lot of the building. So that's that. They're working on this. We will renew our fleet of vehicles, and we will also start tearing down some of this stuff. So once the forklifts are ready, am I missing something to bring people in? So I have water over here. Yes, we do. So you will be basics distribution. And what do I mean with basics? So for now, we do a lot of importing. So they're gonna import from here. And they are going to go on the roadhouse and unload until everything here is 100%. This will take care of the meat and the basic food stuff. They will go here to unload chemicals. Let's say 50%. They will go here for the water station, the water treatment station, and do that. Who else needs resources? You guys don't need anything. You will take it from the roadhouse, which is fine. Is that all for this area? I think so. I think that's all for this area. Yes, because I'm not buying any more steel for here or any more prefab. And this will be taken down and I'll just move that stuff around. Okay, so that's all they need. So they will need the refrigerator truck and a couple of closed hulls. Covered hulls. So we'll get these ones with speed of 95. They have a very good capacity and a decent engine size. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I know about the electricity problem. That's okay. They'll be taken care of soon. 2 refrigerators, I'm guessing. So they can keep supplying this. And that's all they need, because everything is covered by the covered hulls. And for you, you will need a few fuels to do your distribution. I think most of those are chilling over here. Yep. So you have big ones. How much is in a station? 70 tons. One of them covers 25, so the double ones will be perfect for this. So let me take this one from here, speed 80, that's okay. You're not the fastest, but you're not the slowest either. So you go there. That way I can keep both of them going without any issues. And you go right there. So priority for whoever comes out of those. Yes. Same with this, priority whoever comes out. Yep. Here, those I'm not in a rush, so I want them the other way around. So these guys will have a stop. Number 2 will go. Number 3 will have a yield way. and you will have this. So whoever goes in and out, they will pass first and then the rest. Pretty much the buses and then this. Now for the other fun stuff. I really need a steel mill, because if you look here, steel is up to 1300, which is insane. So, and then from steel we can make mechanical components very easily, and iron and coal cost nothing. So I will start importing them and build my own. And now that I have the people, it will be significantly easier. So let's set this up. Okay, so let's say I piggyback from these. So let's assume, let's give you some space. And you go here. You will need to output into an open storage, because your internal storage is horrible. So let's go somewhere here. And then I need a warehouse. I would need the warehouse to feed the other thing, the mechanical components, but can I just connect it here with the rest? Yes, I can. But how am I going to get this out of here? So remove this. Plan for a mechanical component and feed into it directly. So let's say I will do this. So when they produce, they can feed it here. And the other half can go this way. For me to be able to get away from here. Can I connect you? I should be able to. Yes. That's good. And then I need a warehouse parallel to this with a connection down here. So let's keep you, that will be too far. So let's say here-ish. Yes, this way mechanical components will be stored here automatically, and I will pull them away from here with a train line. So that would be... This will connect here, and you will be a single line going back into here. But I should probably balance it with this. Now, I have the option of feeding the trains directly into here or creating a buffer with storages. I think creating a buffer with the aggregate storages is better. Takes a lot more space, but will keep them running for longer. There you go. And now I will need to feed these with a train. To feed this with a train, I need an aggregate unloader. So I would need a conveyor belt to go here and one more to go there. So if I place you here... Yeah, that works. So all of these will need to meet into the same place and connect here. Will any trains go here? This will cost a bit of steel to make, but I'm making money. So I guess early on I'm happy to pay it because I will break even very soon. Because if I get the train here, it will be a bit of a nightmare to pull it out. And then I would need like a 3-lane selection so it doesn't clog up. Is it worth making another triangle here? Because things in here will only go in and out. Yeah, let's do that. Also, It's just a node, that's why it looks weird. Yeah, I think that will do. Enough room for signals. Now these will need to connect back into this in a way that they can go out. Is that the straightest I can make this? Yes. I actually want to give them a way to cross. So let's do that. And this and this. So from here, I have enough room for a signal. I have room for signals. This will be its own thing. Yeah, I don't need a second train. There won't be any second trains going in there. So I think this train distribution center actually will be necessary. And from here, probably best to put it next to it so I don't run into any length issues. And you merge in here. So that should be long enough to go in, pick up what it needs and go away. Same with this, go in, take what it needs and go out. I think that's good. Now, let's give it road connections. So you will need to cross somewhere. I think we are good. Now, the other thing, people. Where am I gonna bring people? Because those two need a lot of workers. And so do those. So I bring people here. You cannot reach down there, that's too far. And you will need people with a train. That's a fact. I could probably even have it here, but then I will have yet another junction. Ideally, I don't want the people to cross over this. And I definitely don't want to use this line for people. What other ways do I have to bring people here? So I can take people from here, and I can bring them down right there. So if I was to do that, so I need this to be a straight line. That might be a bit too close. Take this away. Why are you talking about a semaphore? There is no semaphore here. I guess I'll have to do this just so there is enough room. And I will need a full-size platform, I think, for them to be able to reach. Let's just have a look at the footpath. That's 90. There you go, so that should fit both of them. Yep, that will be very easy for them to get there. Now, train line. That's not too horrible. Then they need a way to switch around. Okay, That's long enough. Yes, yes. So I'll take people from here, go here, leave them out, and they can start building. This will keep its own dedicated line because it's necessary. And I think that takes care of that as well. There is a problem with these, which will be fuel. Because when they need fuel, they will want to go up here and they will not go there to get fuel. So I will need another fuel station here just for them. But that shouldn't be too much drama. So let's say you go right here. You go in there, you go in there. That's probably longer than it needs to be. Game, work with me. Thank you. That's okay, that gives them a bit of room. They will need a way to cross as needed. Can I fit a signal here? I can fit a signal, so that's A-OK. This is its own node, this will become its own node. And I just need to fix this a little bit if I can. So cut this off here. That's better. Okay, so I think this is it for today. Thanks everyone for watching and hanging out with me. Don't forget to drop a comment if you have any suggestions or questions, and I will catch you all on the next one.